Hello everybody and welcome to Outward, a new series we're starting on the channel. So I've been playing this game recently and found that I actually really like it. I hope that messing with my mic isn't making it like jarring or something. And I didn't know whether or not to do a series on it because honestly, there's 3 campaign paths and each one takes over 50 hours to complete. But I decided after hearing the music and learning some of the story that it would be a good choice. A good choice to actually make a series on. So let's see. Who do I want to be? That face looks the most realistic. Yeah, that'll work. Oh, what did I do? I was trying to change my character and it didn't work. Or change my name. Let's try that again. So there is a cheat code name that I could use to help me get around, and I'll probably make a character with that later. But for right now, we're going to actually do things the right way, which means a lot of traveling and probably a lot of editing. All my life I've lived within the safety of Cerzo, spared the brutality of the world outside. But life in Norai is never that easy. For all the safety that my tribe provides, our laws are harsh. We are judged not as individuals, but as bloodlines. The failures of my bloodline weigh heavy on me. My grandmother brought ruin to our tribe long ago, bringing a heavy blood price upon my family. We've paid the debt caused by her actions ever since. I joined an expedition across the sea with my old friend Yazan, hoping the money made there would be enough to clear my debts. This was a mistake. I'm lucky to still be breathing after our ship hit rocks on the return voyage. Now I have no choice but to pick myself up yet again and face the wild, untamed land outside the walls. I must carve out my own future or die trying. I hope I'm saying the names right. I'm honestly not sure if I'm pronouncing anything right, but that's how I'm going to pronounce them. Let's see, nothing you can loot. So, a bit of stuff about this game. I see it as like Elden Ring and Skyrim and Bannerlord meet each other, but you can't raise an army in this one. And I've never actually played much Bannerlord, so I'm not sure how accurate that is. So probably just Skyrim and Elden Ring together. This is also a game where you cannot hoard stuff like I would like to, because when you do, it actually hurts you. Just gonna sneak back here and steal this bread, or take this bread, I mean.
Hey there.
Oh, they got their own voice, but I can't do voice acting, so. Zao, you're alive. You must be freezing. Come warm up by the fire before you freeze to death. Where are we, Zazan? The last thing I remember was our ship hitting rock.
We're not far from home. You can see the lighthouse from here, can't you?
Ito made it out too. He's making his way home to Cerzo to go get help. So, if they can do half the voice acting, why can't they just finish the voice acting? It would make things easier. Ito made it out alive too. Thank Gilok.
He's a Kazite. He was born on a ship.
This probably isn't the first time he's had to survive a shipwreck.
Go ahead and sleep in one of the extra bedrolls.
If you're still feeling too injured from the shipwreck, go ahead and sleep in the bedrolls I laid out. I'll keep watch for Ito and rescuers. Go ahead and just sleep for an hour. Not a real hour, I hope. Starting to feel like it. Unconsciousness comes quickly, and you dream of being ensnared in something. With a yelp, you jump out of your bed. Relief floods you as you recognize where you are. You are back in your old bed at home, the lighthouse in Cierzo. Yazan must have brought you back to your family's lighthouse. Only your aching body tells you that the shipwreck you suffered was not a nightmare. And of course I wake up on the floor instead of in the bed. I'm starting to see why the field of view was like down some. Yeah. That's a bit better. Like, yeah, I can't see as much, but at least the camera won't bug out. Let's see, go ahead and put this in the stash. Simple shoes. Man, the controls are just a little bit. Controls are just a little bit funky for me right now. Alright. I believe I can leave everything through here. I need that. Need that. And that. Might as well just take it all since it's in my house. Definitely gonna need that. I'm still holding the torch. I'm not supposed to be holding the torch. On the bright side, there is a stash that I can use, even though there's a wait. I guess there was a speak English, man. I guess there was already a torch in my stash that I did not realize was there.
Rise and shine, Trog spawn. You think you can nip off for 4 months and not pay what you owe the tribe?
A blood price is sacred. You can't just shrug off that responsibility.
For as long as you did.
If I don't see the money from you by the time I count to 10, you'll regret you ever came home!
I just woke up from a shipwreck. Have a heart, will you?
Yeah! You were on that ship too, weren't you? How many lives must your family be responsible for destroying before enough is enough?
I lost my daughter on that voyage, is the rest of what she says. This doesn't change the fact that I have no money right now and can't pay you.
If you can't make the payments you missed, we will seize your home!
That ought to cover 4 months of ignoring your duty to the tribe. Either pay up or get out of our way.
Enough of this! 12 people are dead. Stop this shameful behavior at once!
This is a time for the tribe to come together and mourn our lost loved ones, not to demand payment from a survivor.
To threaten someone like this while the lost lives are still fresh is an insult to their memory.
Zal is a victim of that shipwreck too. Under the laws of the Blue Chamber Collective, I have declared a period of mourning. You understand what that means, don't you?
But, Chamber Lady Aberdeen.
Zal has clearly been...
I said that is enough! If you want to resume discussions after the mourning period, feel free.
But until then, your concern should be for those whose lives were lost in the wreck.
Oliel, see these people off, would you?
You heard, Mother. Away with you, or I will personally see to it that you get double shifts of guard duty.
This month, leave Zhao be.
I'm sorry that was the first thing you woke up to. Please forgive them. Many of them have lost family and are not thinking straight.
I can't believe they want to seize my home. Can't you do something?
If I could do more, I would. The most I can do for you is declare a mourning period and buy you a little time.
If you do not pay off those 4 months of missed payments on your own, the tribe would have my head. For 5 days, no one in the tribe can ask for what you owe.
That gives you a few days to pay back the money. Either gather the money or earn a tribal favor, and they won't be able to touch you. Once you can make the payment, come see me. Please find a way to make it work.
Last thing I want to do is take your lighthouse away. This blood price is unfair. You can't hold me responsible for things that are out of my control.
Have you forgotten why your family bears this blood price?
When your grandmother was chamber lady, she turned away the followers of Elat in our time of greatest need, forcing the tribe to pray only to the 5 winds for protection.
Listen well.
Because of her pride, dozens were slain by the beasts of the scourge. Your bloodline owes it to them to pay back that debt. How could I possibly forget? Not a day goes by without somebody reminding me.
This is unacceptable.
You live and breathe thanks to the deeds of your ancestors. You cannot embrace such a gift if you cannot also bear the cost of their actions. Then I will have to head outside the walls, or I can't possibly accomplish that. I need more time.
A dozen people lost their lives in that shipwreck, leaving grieving kin behind. Their need outweighs yours.
Trust me, Zhao, I wouldn't be doing this to you otherwise. Their families needs the assistance immediately.
You must find a way to pay what is owed to the tribe. The last thing I want is to confiscate your home.
Then I will have to head outside the walls.
That does seem like your most effective option, dangerous as it is.
I doubt you'd be able to gather that much in a short amount of time just by staying in Cierzo.
Never forget, no one is an orphan in Cierzo. Do not hesitate to ask the rest of the tribe for survival advice.
Though you owe us a blood price, we will still help you however we can. I guess I was saying it right.
If you can do a great deed for someone in Cierzo, we will owe you a tribal favor.
Which I will accept as a substitute for your payment.
Once you're ready to leave Cierzo, speak with Burak, the Gate Warden.
He will judge whether or not you are prepared to face the outside world.
Remember, you only have a few days. May your ancestors watch over you.
Okay, here we go. Well, ding ding, what was I gonna do? I was gonna turn down the music a bit. That still sounds... Or turn up the voices, that's good. Turn down the music a bit. Sounds, I'll leave about where they are.
I'm glad you survived the wreck.
And I'm sorry about your losses. I know how much you were counting on this expedition. That glowing sword is new. When did you get it?
Rufus commissioned it for me as a going-away present.
I was going to leave this morning to go join the holy mission of Elat before Mother could stop me.
But with the shipwreck, it wouldn't be right to leave so soon.
I have to stay with the tribe until the mourning period is over. I can't imagine your mother will let you go without another lecture.
I know. Risa has already promised me that she and I will be having a long talk.
You should just go now. You're abandoning your name and home anyway. Forget staying for the mourning period.
I would. But Cierzo is still my home. I can't just leave when it's in such pain.
As soon as the mourning period is over, though, I'm leaving, no matter what Mother says. I have delayed for too long already.
Farewell, my friend.
Go now, we both have work to do for Cirzo's sake. Alrighty. Well, first thing I'm going to do is go around and collect the town weapons. Even though I won't be using them, I'm going to throw them inside my stash. Because you never know what you'll get. Just gonna take your pitchfork over here, don't mind me. Not like I'm already an outcast. Take a hatchet, and over here I believe is a machete. And wouldn't you know it, it's Yazan. Let me equip the pitchfork first.
I wish I could greet you with a smile, but, well...
We both know that won't happen. Elot's breath, what a disaster. How are you holding up?
Yesterday I was leading our most ambitious expedition in a decade. Now, all that's left is this wreck, and a tribe in mourning.
I'm not holding up much better than you are. What happened? How did our ship sink so close to home?
The lighthouse wasn't lit at the time we made impact with the rocks, I'm certain.
I remember thinking that we should have seen it by now, right before we hit that rock.
We lost everyone who was below the deck at the time of the accident.
Half the ship came apart before I was able to run aground. So we lost everything? All the coins, the spices, the armor, and weapons?
Unfortunately, yes. What little we could salvage from the wreck has gone to the families of my drowned men.
My finances are reeling from this loss. I have barely enough left to start over. Still, we have no right to complain. All we lost was some coin and 4 months of time on this failed journey. My sailors lost their lives. Of course, their families need all the help they can get right now.
Kind as ever. Your parents would be proud.
Even struggling with your own problems, you still open your heart to those in need. Your parents would... well,
The blood price on your head is disgusting. You weren't even born when that tragedy happened.
It's unfair to hold anyone responsible for the crimes of their ancestors. Also, I'm just reading the little bit that they don't say in voice. I know, but I don't have a choice.
Of course you do. Just because a choice is hard doesn't mean you can't take it.
Your life is your own. You choose what to do and where to go.
I'm sorry I don't have better news. Best of luck with squaring things with Risa in the short term.
Well, I guess it's up to us to pick up the pieces. I guess I truly am on my own then.
Actually, I do have a small stash of goods I hid in case of disaster.
I hid it near the old shipwreck to the south. When you open it, remember that the moon commands the stars. You'll know what I mean.
Remember, you're not just a link in a chain. You're worth more than the blood in your veins.
Take care of yourself and don't be a tool for others, or you'll end up with missing limbs like me. Make your own path. I believe I will, and I also believe that No, the audio didn't glitch. I glitched. I believe that the beach there is as bright as the sun. Why is it so bright? I know I turned my brightness up, but I didn't expect it to be that bright. Sorry for anybody who had to stare at that. Well, let's go talk to Barack over here. Barack Odama.
Need something?
I'd like to talk. That's not what I need.
Need
I'm
something?
going outside.
Well, you got the essentials at least. Here, I'll teach you a skill.
Yeah, I want the skill
There
for
you
the-
go. Mastering skills is the key to survival out in the wild. All right. I feel comfortable letting you outside the walls. Use the door when you want to head out.
Alrighty, I got the skill that I need for the spears because I feel like spears are good. I like spears. Now let's see here. Can I get up on your house just for fun? I can. And up through here. Oop. Careful not to fall off. Up here. And why you got Martin's bones up here, I'll never know. But his costume will now be mine. And up there, I need to go find the skull real quick. I will be a skeleton adventurer because I can. Also, I like skeletons. I like skeletons, a skeleton. Don't get me stuck now. Turn around. Get up here, and now I gotta do some parkour because this game doesn't allow you to jump. I believe I did something like this. I don't remember. Right there's the skull, if you can see it. And this is where I need to probably cut the video a bit. Why they made this one so tough to get, I will never know. Oh no, did I get to a point where, oh well, I can get up like that. Just let me walk up on the roof of this house. There we go. And now Zhao will transform to his true form. Martin's bones. And a skeleton don't need no clothes. Maybe some armor later, but no clothes. And away we go. Thought that was gonna hurt me, but it didn't. Nobody's out here yet. I've did everything I think I'm supposed to do. Oh no, I need to earn the silver and get a tribal favor. I forgot, that's what I need to do next. Alright. Yep, y'all still sitting here. Let me throw some stuff in my stash and I'm gonna go do some random stuff to get some money and all this other stuff. I only need to put one in there. And to get the tribal favor, I've only done like this quest in the story, so I know pretty well what I'm doing here at the beginning. I have no idea what to do after the beginning, because I have never traveled to a different region. I have never actually done any other quests. I've just been exploring, trying to gear up, and it's not easy to gear up in this game. I always forget it's really too dark to see, and I don't want to use the improvised bedroll. I can't even see what I'm doing. I wanted to take the bread and I wanted to go over here and learn this and I guess turn up my brightness so I can see with a two-handed weapon. Turning up brightness does absolutely nothing. Well, I mean, okay. It has spoken that I shall use this torch. I have a mining pick. Go ahead and equip an axe. Can't have content without some actual content. I do like the fact that you have to like either drop your backpack or risk things in the backpack being damaged. Also, the backpack weighs you down, so you have to like drop the backpack in order to get like full combat experience. And setting my settings up to ultra probably is slowing me down, so let's go to high. I mean, it doesn't change too much. Oh yeah, I'm holding that, so. Go ahead and grab a few things through here. There is nothing else through here except for mushrooms. So here we go. Chersonis? I'm not sure how to pronounce the areas. Definitely don't want to get spotted by that thing, but I need to get up that hill. I'll go up that hill in a minute after he leaves. Oh, lag. Still lagging at high, huh? Hello there.
I can't move. A pistol shrimp got me.
Hold on, I have a bandage.
I can feel it working. Oh, thank you, Lord. I'm not going to die here. Oh, thanks a bunch.
Oh, it's you, thank you. Or, oh, it's you, Zal. Thank you. A million times, thank you. I seriously owe you one. I'll talk to Aunt Risa and make sure you get a full tribal favor for this.
Ow. I don't think I'm fit to run back home just yet.
Alright, I get to save my lighthouse, otherwise I wouldn't have storage for all the random stuff I'm going to hoard. That's a big bone. That looks like a hand bone. Or is it a giant fish? There's a cave over there. I don't think I can get much out of that cave. I don't quite remember it, but I don't think I can get much. Mind the Amalite thing, have it. Let's take a look anyway, since I'm already over here. Oh, I think this is a flooded cave. I have no idea how to actually... what to actually do in here, so... Yep. There ain't much to do in here because he can't swim either. Can't even go into the water. But at least it's like clean water. I don't have to use my whatchamacallits. Let's assign you a quick slot to number 2. Go ahead and apply a bandage so I can be healing. Let's go turn in my tribal favor and end the episode. I hate that there's no fast travel. The music is quite eerie to be like an open beach land. How far away am I actually? Map. Okay, that's the city of Cherizaro. Or what is it? Cirzo. I'm right here. I am taking this path, so I need to take left, and it should lead straight back. Yep, I should have went with the hyperspeed name. That way I could just speed around in place of actual fast travel, because I would be the fast travel. I'm home. And the brightness is going to burn my eyes. I want it back to being normal again. The only reason I didn't use the cheat code name is because I feel like, while yes, it does speed up traveling and fast travel. It also, like, makes it hard to maneuver, and also, yeah, makes combat tricky, to say the least. Oh, so there's a giant spear in a glass case. Okay. Never noticed that. Didn't know that was what that was. Let's see. Nobleman attire, weather defense, and needle tea. Yeah, I'm just gonna take all your stuff up here. And that made my bag too far overweight. Can I move now? Yep.
Greetings. How go your efforts?
I want to talk about my blood price.
You have a way to make that payment. Show me.
I earned a tribal favor.
And on time, too. I'm impressed.
You've proven you can be an excellent asset to the tribe when you put your mind to it.
Well done. Cierzo thanks you for your great deed.
Consider this payment dealt with.
Oliel and Izan are leaving Cierzo.
You should speak with them before they go. What do you mean, they're leaving? What's going on?
Oliel is leaving to go join the holy mission of Elat.
Nothing I could say would convince her to stay. Dang, I'll miss her around here.
As will we all.
I don't suppose you could convince her to stay. She is my only daughter, set to inherit the clan when I join the ancestors. Nah, I don't suppose you'd be able to convince her. Her mind is made up. And Yazan? Why is he leaving? He can't be ready. Apologies for that. He can't be ready for another expedition already.
A blood price has been declared upon his bloodline.
Listen, Zal, the shipwreck that killed so many of our people and nearly took your life was the fault of Yazan's brother, Roland. What? How can you be so sure?
Roland fell asleep on duty.
He was on duty at the lighthouse the night of the shipwreck. He fell asleep on duty and let the light go out. He confessed as much to me himself.
This is unacceptable.
Roland accepts the consequences of his actions. Yazan refuses. He has chosen to exile himself from Cierzo forever rather than do his duty to the tribe and bear the blood price. Yeah, actually a really good decision on his part then. Bitterness solves nothing, Zal. If all of us acted so selfishly, bullshit. There would be no tribe. We would be all roaming cannibal bandits, killing one another like animals. That is a far worse fate than a few individuals repaying the harm they've caused.
Come back once you've said your goodbyes to them.
Once you're done, we should discuss your future here in Cierzo, now that you can handle the world outside. Oh, you have a basement. Let's see what else. Oh, it requires a key, of course. Well, I'm gonna head back home, unload my backpack, go to sleep, and end the episode. Or I might as well just end it here while I'm walking away in the sunset. And with that, we'll be right back.